Exactly.
It's like my granddad, he always told me, like, ever since I was little, I never understood it until I got older. He was like, tomorrow never comes.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of No Right Answers. Today I'm with Packman, someone I met at the GSU campus. I was just with some friends filming some videos, and then you guys were filming something too, right?
Yeah, we were doing some little public interviews. I was doing the camera work for my boy.
Okay, yeah, so like, you know, anyone holding a camera, like, it piques your interest. So like,
Yeah,
I had to go
sure,
up to
for
him,
sure.
ask what he was doing. Yeah, so he told me that they were like shooting a little video, but I was asking him like, what do you do? And he told me he has like a little clothing brand. So I was like, oh really? Like I haven't had a, you know, like well, I did, but I haven't had someone that has like a lot of clothes kind of already coming out.
Yeah.
So that's something that I wanted to talk to you about because, you know, I would say I'm like kind of into fashion just a little bit. So just like talking to people that are in the same space, you know,
definitely.
that's something that I fuck with. But yeah, Packman, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself just a little bit.
Sure.
I'm kind of curious on like where the name kind of comes from, Packman. Like,
So Packman, like everywhere I go, I got a book bag on.
okay.
So like I be walking around school, like not just school, cause of course you gonna have a book bag on, but like the baseball fields, out in public. Like right now, I got a book bag. So they was like, I'm just call you Backpack Man. I was like,
That don't
nah.
sound, that don't sound right.
I was like, no, that don't sound too good. And then my other teammate, he was like, Pac-Man. I was like, oh yeah, that's hard.
Okay.
It's hard. So
So your baseball teammate, he kind of gave you that, that nickname.
It originated from, we was at workouts actually, 5 o'clock workouts.
Damn, 5
And he was
a.m.
like, Pac-Man. And he was like, you always got that bag. What's in the bag? So it just came from that. And I just stuck with it.
Cool, man. And then what's the name of your brand?
The brand is called Deadly Lovers.
Deadly Lovers.
Yeah.
So the way I see brand names, it's kind of like, it kind of like causes like an emotion in some people. Like the second you hear Nike, you're thinking like athletics, like people that do sports, blah blah blah.
Sure.
Like that immediately clumps. So what's something that you want people rocking your clothes, or like when people see you, what's that emotion that you kind of want to provide?
It's like the way making these clothes, it's like a way to express ourselves. Cause it's like me and my 2 brothers. Shout out to y'all, you know who y'all is. But yeah, it's a way to express yourself. Like these Deadly Lovers Broken Heart Club. Like that was one of our collections we did, the Broken Heart Club collection. And when you say you broken hearted, everybody assumes it's about a female, a girl, you know. But they don't think like the things you go to in life, like things you go through, it can like break you down, you see what I'm saying? So like, yeah. But to rewind or how it started, my older brother, he was texting a group chat and he was like, I want to start a clothing brand. So we was intrigued and we was like, okay, cool, what the name of it is. So we was all thinking, and then he was like, Deadly Lovers, what y'all think? And since I've been through a lot in life, that clicked with me. I was like, yeah, we got something with that. Like, you onto something. So yeah, it just went from there. Then we went ahead. I think our first production was like 20 t-shirts.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 t-shirts. I think we had maybe 5 left. And somehow I ended up at a mansion party. Like
because like someone was like trying to buy it, or?
No, we was just like trying to find something to do, you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like what the move is. Yeah, so somehow we ended up at a pool party, mansion party. We supposed to go somewhere else. We ended up there. Turned out we was in there just vibing for a little minute. Desi Banks walked in. And I ain't peep. I'm just looking at everything else. Like I'm enjoying myself. And my homeboy Keith, shout out Keith, he tapped me. He was like, yo, you should give me one of your shirts. And that was like the very, very first thing. I'm like, I don't know, he might not fuck with it for real. Like, I don't know. But end up, I gave him one and his homeboy one. His homeboy put it on right then.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that means you fuck with it.
Cool, yeah. And then like maybe a few weeks later, I was scrolling on Instagram and Desi Banks had it on in his video in one of his skits. Yep.
Did he like maybe
Nah,
tag
it wasn't a tag, but it
Okay.
just like, okay, cool, he put it on.
He putting it out there.
Yeah, cause I think that video ended up getting like over 13 million views. So even though we wasn't tagged, it's like people seeing it. So like later on, when they hear Deadly Lovers, like once we get up there to that status, they be like, okay, cool. Like they been doing this. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Is that like a tactic that you're trying to do, like sending out clothes to like all these people to like try to rock?
Yeah, it's definitely a market strategy for sure. Cause it's like if you got somebody who already has a status and they got your clothes on, like any normal person, that's gonna make them want to put it on.
It's like free marketing kind of.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Definitely.
And when you were explaining Deadly Lovers and your Broken Hearts collection, you said something that kind of piqued my interest. About it's not broken hearts doesn't mean like it was like a girlfriend breaking up with you.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
like it's just a broken heart is like your soul's kind of hurt.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, can you kind of like elaborate what that came from? Like I don't know if it was from a girl dumping you or if it was more like
of course
personal.
that plays a part, but that's not the main reason. It's like growing up, we had it hard. Like we went through a lot. No lights, no food, sleeping on the floor. Like really went through a lot. I ain't gonna speak on everything, but yeah, going through a lot. So like as you get older, like when you're young, you don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
But when you grow up, you hurting and you feeling it, and it just come back from the roots of what all you been through. So it's like you're alive, but you dead inside, but you still want love. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh man, that's like, I love that you said that. Like when we're young, you don't really understand it. But as you get older, you're able to be a little bit more emotionally aware.
Yeah, you can reflect on it for sure.
And like, oh, that's why I'm feeling like this. And like, that's actually a chapter that I would say I'm in right now. It's like, I'm thinking back on the past and like realizing like, oh, like that's the reason I feel like this when like X, Y, and Z happens.
Yeah.
Like
that's what me and him was just talking about.
Oh,
Me and
word?
Lorenzo yesterday, we was like, cause we was having a discussion. It was like, is depression real? And it's like, you can say it's real, but if you really think about it, it's a mindset.
it's all in the mind.
Because a lot of things we depressed about is things we can't control. So it's like if I'm constantly just sitting here drowning in my thoughts, thinking about stuff I can't control, of course you're gonna be depressed. But if you focus on like some people can't even get up and walk, you see what I'm saying? Go outside. So you really just gotta be grateful. That's what I told my vlog earlier. You just gotta be grateful that you woke up and you able to do this.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
That's what's it called? So being grateful is something that I'm learning to kind of do as well. And it's something that really like pushed me to do that is talking to people that are foreigners when they move from a different country to the States. Because were you born here?
Yeah, I was born here. I was born, yeah.
And like just talking to those people makes me realize how much of a blessing it is just to be born here. Like when people say like anything is possible here, like I truly believe that whatever you want to do, you have the freedom to do it.
Yeah,
you know,
like your destiny is in your control.
exactly.
Sure, yeah.
And like people don't really are aware of that luxury that we all have, even though we're not like rich or we're, like we don't have like a nice watch or whatever. Like that to me, that's all materialism. It doesn't really.
Yeah, to pick up on what you're saying, though, my bad to cut you off.
go ahead,
Though
bro.
you say you rich, like being rich is really a mindset. Like that's how I look at it. Like maybe you don't got it now, but if you're striving towards something, like you have a vision, you have goals, you're rich.
You're already there. Okay.
You're rich. Because if you got that mindset and the plan, you execute that plan to get to where you're going, eventually it's gonna pay off. All the hard work, you'll be rich, mentally and physically. Like you see what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Like your mind, like I think we're on the same boat when how much we value our mindset. Because with the whole depression thing, like people that kind of feel sorry for themselves when something bad happens, and like they let that like take over their life, take over their their brain.
Consumes them.
Exactly. Those people, like, it's not that like getting out of depression, like bro, just like
No, it's not easy at all.
Yeah.
Because I play baseball. I've been playing baseball forever. Like ever since I was 3 years old. And this past season, I was having a great season, you know. Ended up getting hurt, missed most of the season. So I couldn't even walk for like 6-7 months. Like I ended up having surgery. Yeah, I tore the ligaments on the inside of my ankle.
Ooh.
So, and I kept going to the doctor, and they was like, it's just sprained. So that's months going by. I'm just laid up. Like, I'm like, what can I do? I'm feeling bad for myself. I'm like, I want to be on the field. So I ended up getting referred to a new doctor. And first time I seen him, he said surgery next week. I'm like, what? Yeah, so I ended up doing that, and I was like, am I going to be able to play again? He was like, yeah, you'll be played this day, da-da-da. Turned out, you know, it got pushed back months and months and months.
Like the surgery or when you can start playing?
When I can start back playing. Yeah, so I was feeling bad myself. I ain't gonna lie, I was depressed for a while. But my brother, he my homeboy, but we've been so close. He's like my brother, Jordan. he was telling me, he was like, maybe this is a sign from God to just focus on the brand for real. You know, that's like the beginning stages. So instead of being down and feeling bad for something, you got to find something positive in it.
I love that.
Like, okay, cool, you can't do this, but what can you do?
I love that, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking love that, man.
Yeah.
And like that, I feel like that story is something that people need to hear because not everyone goes through hard times, like really hard times.
Yeah.
And you, I might be mistaken, but you kind of had your dream taken away from you,
Yeah,
or like what you love.
Yeah. Like, that's the only thing I'm really passionate about.
Like,
Because, like, I was talking to people, like, you know how you have conversations with your friends and stuff like that? Not your close friends, but, like, people you associate with, I guess you say. And they was like, every time I talk to you, you always practicing. You always at the field. Like, you don't have no life. I'm like, baseball is my life. So I never knew my purpose outside of the field. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now we had a brand. It's on the come up. Like, it's growing fast.
Really? Okay,
so,
nice.
like, I'm passionate. Like, once I heard the name, I was all in. But now to see the growth, like where we came from to where we going,
Like
it's
the fruit of
amazing.
your labor?
Yeah,
Okay.
like you actually on the ground building something from the bottom to the top. Yeah, it's a great feeling for sure.
Would you say that like kind of reignited your passion?
Yeah,
like now you're
definitely.
like all in on building your brand. Okay.
Definitely. And I just had a talk with my coach a few weeks ago. Not my coach from college, but the one who got me into
High
college.
school or like you're like
Travel ball.
what's that?
Travel ball is like, you know what AAU is for basketball?
Oh, okay, travel. Okay.
Yeah, it's like travel baseball.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at his house. I was talking to him, and he was like, "I know you love baseball, so don't get so caught up in the business point, because you can't play right now that you just throw baseball away for good." He was like, "You too talented, all that," and I'm like, like the business starting to pop now.
Yeah, it's like
I gotta be
conflicting.
all in, yeah. But Jordan, my brother, he was telling me, he was like, you can still do both and they can rise at the same time. I'm like, okay, cool. Like today, I'm not out selling because yesterday I had an event, a pop-up shop. Shout out to the Boss Society. I appreciate y'all for having me. But yeah, so like today after this podcast, I'll probably go get some work in on the field. So it's just finding the balance, I guess. Yeah, that's all it is.
I mean, so I kind of disagree. I kind of agree. In my opinion, when you want to really succeed in something, you gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like I have a problem with having a lot of ambitions, a lot of different things that I want to do, but I can't grow like really, really far, really tall because I'm trying to like water this. Okay, now I'm trying to water this. Oh, this starts dying. Okay, I gotta water this back. But if I'm just focused on one thing, it's just like you
can pour your all into one thing.
Exactly, and you know every single action that you do is either benefiting that or it's not.
Exactly.
So I feel like in that case, if you really want to go far, I say go all in on one thing. But like your coach said, like I don't think you should just like fucking forget about baseball because that's like it's in your heart, it's in your soul.
Like, when I go to sleep, wake up all through the day, I'm thinking about baseball. I'm ready to be on the field.
Okay,
yeah, for sure.
So are you trying to like start playing like I don't know? Is there like rec teams for that or like?
No, they have summer leagues, like collegiate leagues that you can get into. Cause my ankle, like right now, I'm starting to get where I can run now and stuff. So yeah.
Did you like recently heal up or like how long ago was your surgery?
Surgery was in July.
Okay.
But I still couldn't walk for months after that. Then I had to get a cast, get the cast off. I was on crutches. On crutches for the longest. Like,
really?
I thought I was gonna turn into a crutch. Like, damn. But yeah, and then finally I got off the crutches, got into a boot. You know how that goes. But I didn't have that much physical therapy. I only had like 4 sessions, so I think that played a major role in why I'm not healed now. You see what I'm saying?
Not doing enough PT?
Yeah, for sure. But then again, it's all about your mindset. What can I do? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to learn. It's like, okay, I don't have the luxury to go get physical therapy. So it's like, what can you do at home?
Like watch YouTube videos.
Yeah, we got YouTube. Like YouTube is free college. Like
it is.
Really.
YouTube University.
Yes, like YouTube can teach you a lot.
Oh yeah. Sure. Like so I was just talking to this guy last week. He was like in a similar boat. He makes music, but he was like saying the same thing as you. Like I'm trying to make music, but I don't have time. I don't have money to like go to the studio. I don't have money to buy like all this fancy equipment. So like he was like, okay, what's the best solution for me? And it was like, I just gotta get really good headphones, a really good mic, and I'm gonna just do everything on my phone. So he makes all his songs off his phone, but man, like it sounds good. It sounds clean.
I actually watched the episode.
With Kaz?
Yeah,
really?
I watched the episode because he said he was making it on BandLab. And it's funny because, it's funny, but me and my friends, like we bored, we ain't got nothing to do, we'll get on Band Lab and just play around.
Make a little beat.
Yeah. That's good though. Like Band Lab, if you know, like if music is your thing and you know how to work it, like mix and master it, like he was saying, it's a good tool.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good tool.
I don't know anything about music, so
yeah, I just do it for fun.
Okay.
I just do it for fun.
No, I feel that. Like I used to like, you know, like with your boys, like throwing a free beat, you know, try to freestyle.
You know how I be, just freestyle one time, man. For sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's good, man. That I think would you say this mindset is like something kind of new for you?
Definitely new.
Okay.
Cause my brother Jordan, he's like, how can I say this? I don't know. I guess he kind of keeps me level-headed. So like if I try to revert back to my old ways, like feeling bad, like dang, I'm still not on the field. He keep it focused, like what we have in front of us. You see what I'm saying? With the brand, just with life in general, it's more to come. Like even if I can't get back on the field, I still have something to look forward to. Yeah.
Man, Jordan sounds like a good guy.
Yeah. And my brother Dylan too. Yeah, this here, the name, everything came from them. Like,
are they a part of it or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. They're part of it for sure.
Okay.
It's like, I guess you say somebody has to be the face. So I guess I'm the face.
Okay.
But like when it comes to the designs, what we're gonna put out, get out and sell, they're on that for sure. Like, it's no one-man army. Everybody plays a role.
I think that's important because a lot of people, I feel like they try to do it themselves because like it's their vision. Yeah. They don't really want to have other people's to like conflict with them. But I think having that team, you can bounce off ideas, and you guys like are able to like progress so much faster.
Exactly. And what they say, 2 heads better than 1. But if you got a team, like without Lorenzo, I would have like, I'm trying to start my YouTube channel. He's taking pictures, vlogging. Cameraman, and I appreciate his time, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get people that's like genuinely supporting you and willing to just spend their days with you know what I'm saying? As you coming up and you ain't got really nothing to offer them. So fuck with that.
Dude, that's like, I don't want to say that makes me jealous, but like I love that, like, because these are all of your friends that you kind of grew up with, right? Like Jordan and all of them?
Like, yeah, I met Jordan, when we meet Jordan? Met Jordan in high school.
High school?
Yeah, playing baseball. It was cold, like real cold one night. And me and my blood brother, Dylan, we was sitting in the car listening to music with the heat on. And he just jumped in the car. He was like, he was like, cold. And we look at him, we like, what you doing? Like, who are you? Ended up, and then he was like, let me play a song. And he played a song, and then we just vibing. Ever since then, we've been locked in. Like,
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I wish I had people that kind of not had the same vision as me, but like
you got that drive.
Yeah, like he's not like trying to like I actually don't know, but
ulterior motives, I guess.
Oh no, that's not really what I'm trying to say. It's like I wish I had people that would be like, yo, like I love what you're doing with the podcast. Like let me like come and like be your like cameraman or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I feel like myself, like I've been going down this journey alone, like with the podcast, just like in life in general. So it's nice to hear that that you have like this great team around you that you know is supporting you not just with the brand, but like mentally and like pushing you like with the mindset and all that. Because it's important to have people like that. It's like it's a lot of self-doubt in this like growing business.
Yeah. That's what I was telling him. It's like when I'm out selling at the pop-up shops and like on campus at Georgia State things, I get to thinking, I was like, is our clothes really good? Like, is it this? But when you get those in-person reactions, like, it's that confirmation. It's like, okay, good, we got something for real.
Yeah, I think the hardest part is definitely like the first time you go out there.
Yeah, it's like you just gotta do it. Like if you sit there and think, like how's it gonna go? How did this? You never gonna do it.
You're stuck in that loop.
You just gotta go. You gotta start. Like we almost didn't start the brand.
Really?
Like we talked about it, we had our ideas, but we almost didn't start. And then Jordan called me one day. He was like,
"Oh, Jordan."
Yeah, Jordan. He was like, "Did you order the shirts? Did you order them yet? Did you talk to the dude who's gonna screen print them for us?" I was like, "Nah, but I will now." Like, yeah. So a team, I ain't gonna say you need a team, but a team plays a very important role.
It's very beneficial.
So if you had the luxury of having a team, especially with the people you grew up with and really click with genuinely, that's great. You can achieve more like that for sure. Because it's not only like you say, you do the podcast yourself. You trying to get stuff like from your own connections. You see what I'm saying? But if I got a team with 2, 3, 4 people, they got their own connections, so it all comes together.
And it's like exponentially growing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I gotta find some people, man.
Exactly. Yeah, I help you. Like,
Word?
yeah,
I
do
appreciate
it.
that, man.
For sure.
All right, let's. I feel like we kind of got up there.
Yeah,
I
we
want to
did.
talk a little bit more about the clothes.
though.
So what's like the next collection for you? Like, what's the next step for you right now?
Next collection, we just ordered it, so it should be here in a few weeks. It's some T-shirts with the short sets, matching sets.
Oh, you were getting one for like summer and spring?
Yeah,
Okay.
so we got those coming in different colorways, and then we got some stuff coming for the ladies. Ladies,
Okay,
we got something for y'all finally. Yeah, cause like when we very first started, I'm thinking like people just gonna buy it just because it's, you see what I'm saying? Like genuine support, but it's not really much of that in the world now. So it's like a lot of stuff that we dropped back then, it didn't sell, but now it's selling because it's got more eyes.
What's like the biggest difference? Like, what do you mean by more eyes? Like,
So you know, of course, when you first start something, you don't have that audience.
no one knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm thinking in my head like, okay, if I post this, they gonna buy it just because I posted it. It don't work like that. Nah, like you really got to put in work and get in front of people. Like that's why I go back to the groundwork. You just got to get out there and do it.
Actually create something that people actually want. They're
Yeah.
not just
Like you can't put out anything. Like, well, I'll take that back. You can put out whatever you're passionate about has meaning to you. I'll say that. And you just got to find your targeted audience. That's what it is. So, like, the way I see it, like, when they see this Deadly Lovers Broken Heart Club, when they buy that, it's automatic connection. Because they might have been through something in their life, just like I have, or their own way. You see what I'm
like
saying?
you're trying to build like a community.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. So with this, what's this new line for the females?
It's sort of like the Skims, but you know what Skims are?
I know that brand, but I don't like. Is it like short? Like biker
It's
short?
like they have different things. It's like fitted clothing for the girls. You know, like they stuff to
Okay.
fit good.
Okay.
It's some sets, little tank tops, the shorts. Show they figure. You know, they like to show that off.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. What like? Let me see. Are you trying to like create like a like when you're trying to create this community? Like what's your like target audience? Like obviously you want to make people feel good in your clothes, but like what's like? Is there like a deeper meaning than that? Like, cause I know this line was the broken hearts. Like what's like the reoccurring theme? Like the
It goes back to what I said. You alive, but you dead inside. That goes back to the original name, Deadly Lovers.
Okay.
Like even though you dead inside, a piece of you still wants love to experience that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when we drop these clothes, it's not just okay, give us your money because we dropping clothes. It's like we want that connection with our audience, with our customers. It's like
Wow, it would be kind of cool to like hear like your customers like their story on like why the brand spoke to them. Like, man, like I just love the idea of Deadly Lovers, like because I feel I feel satisfied for this reason.
For sure.
And like,
I didn't think of that. Like I thought of it, but I didn't give it too much thought. But that's a good idea. Actually.
Yeah.
I could do that for the YouTube channel.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. Because before we came in here, like when you said you're going to be a little late, you feel me? We went to the store and I had this on and the cashier, he was looking at it and he was like, why that club? Why that club? And I gave him the rundown on it.
You said he focused with
Yeah,
it?
he fought with it.
Nice.
So it's like, it's cool to be out, you got your own clothes on and getting those genuine connections and like people actually rocking with it. Like, makes you feel good.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know. I don't want to say like I thought about making clothes because like I feel like I don't have that same same passion for like pushing a general message. But I feel like clothing is, like you said, it's the way we express ourselves.
Yeah, clothing
outwardly.
is definitely a representation of yourself for sure.
Would you say like everyone kind of like should have some sense of style, or do you think like it's just like a hobby for like some people?
Some people just in it because it was a trend. Like even though we started I guess some people may think we started when the trend started, but like behind the scenes, we was actually working and planning and things.
Like way before?
Yeah, and then just, I think, when was it? This been in the works for maybe a year and a half, 2 years, like behind the scenes before we even produced anything.
Damn.
So yeah, and then when we finally dropped, it was like, okay, cool, we ready.
When was the first time you dropped?
First time we dropped, I think it was in June.
Last June?
Yeah, last June.
Like right after the surgery? Or
No, that was before.
It was before? Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
So it might be 2 years now.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Does it
It's
feel
been-
like 2 years to you? Like,
Nah.
You feel like you just started, right?
Yeah, it feel like I just started because I be forgetting about all the behind the scenes and all that. I think we've been selling for maybe 8 months, 9 months?
Oh, not even a year, damn.
Yeah, not even a year. It's growing. Like, I really fuck with everybody who buying something, who supports us, follows. I appreciate y'all for sure.
Are you trying to branch out into anything else, or do like what's like?
What
Are
do
you
you
just
mean?
trying to stick with like just like streetwear, like hoodies, sweats, like shorts, shirts? Is there any like bags, hats?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Our upcoming, not this collection, but probably next year.
Oh, you already got it. Like,
Yeah, like we already planning.
Okay, damn.
Yeah, like, how can I say this? Like we're dropping things, but like it's separate. You see what I'm saying? Like our recent drop, we did these hoodies, but in a different colorway. And we also did sweatpants. And a lot of people, they want suits, like sweatsuit, things that go together instead of just single pieces. And what we did with our last drop, we dropped just 4 pairs of sweatpants in different colors and then 2 color hoodies. And some people, they like, you don't got the pants for this hoodie?
Oh, okay.
Like that. But it's like, it's just part of it. That's why we're growing. Like, when they say that, it automatically clicks in my brain, like, what can I do next? Like, what can we do? So it's like our customer has everything they want right here in front of them. So that's what I say, our next collections, we're going to have everything they need, the totes, the hats, the bags, all that.
Do you think it's kind of hard to like appease your customers and your audience, but still have like your like
in a
what
way.
you want to do? Like,
Yeah.
do they conflict ever?
I wouldn't say they conflict. It's just the thing about it, when you drop something and then somebody texts you, be like, do you have this color, this?
And
like,
you don't.
And we don't. And you don't want to be rude, like everything on the page. So like, yeah, it's not a conflict, but that's probably the only thing right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, man.
sure. Oh, I was gonna ask you, why you record just on Sunday?
I'm a busy man, bro.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like,
Cause when I met you and you was like Sunday, I only record on Sunday. I'm like, I'm gonna ask him why. Like,
you thought it was like a religious thing?
I ain't know what it was.
Yeah, so like I work like 12 hours a day, like 6 days a week. Yeah, so like I don't really have time to like do this type of stuff. So like Sunday's my off day, and instead of like just laying at home, like it's something that I enjoy doing, talking to people, doing my little passion project. So yeah, Sundays, it's always been like my rest day, because I come back from like a religious background.
Yeah,
Sunday was like I'll go to church with the family, eat lunch, blah blah, just hang out, chill out with the friends, whatever. So I'm used to having Sunday as like my off day.
It's like your designated day for real. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like everything I do this day is for me. It's like whether that's like going to work out, like editing a video, like just like reading books, like going out to eat. Is whatever, but Sunday's my day, so and I would love to spend my time, my day doing this shit.
Doing what you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, what you gotta do. How long you been doing this?
Podcasting. So that guy in the other room, Vandell, he told me to start last December, I believe. Like it was like the beginning of December. So initially it was just gonna be me and him every episode.
Yeah.
We just talk, bring new ideas. But we and I didn't drop those episodes because they got lost, so I'm kind of sad about it. Yeah, we had like 3-4 episodes, but man, he's a really busy man.
Yeah,
like,
I seen him. We walked by. He in there working for
like,
real, serious.
So this whole building is about like blockchain. I don't know if you're familiar with like crypto at all. No.
Jordan into that though.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's
okay,
into
yeah.
that.
So he's heavy into that, and like they're making like physical products right now. They're called like nodes. I don't know too much about it, but like they're making moves right now, and he just had his third kid, like 4 days ago. So he got 3 kids doing this full time. Like he's nonstop. He's a machine.
Oh, yeah, he working then.
Yeah.
He trying to make it for real.
But ever since he was like, bro, I don't think I could do this. I was like, fuck, like I can't be just talking to the camera myself for an hour. Like that's kind of awkward. So I was like, I just gotta hit someone up. Like, yo, you down to like record with me, bro? Like, and they like said yes. And I was like, okay. Like, yo, this was fucking crazy. Like the first guest I ever had, like it was a little bad. Like it was a little awkward for sure. Like I didn't really know how to format it. But after that, like the ball just got rolling. Like I got addicted to like just talking to strangers. Yo, like, oh, you like make music? Like that's so cool, man. Like I got a podcast. You wanna like come on, talk about that real quick?
Yeah, cause when you asked me at Georgia State, I'm like, man, he talking like he been doing this for a long time.
Really?
So I was nervous. Like I got in the car. Like after all that, I'm like, what I just agreed to? Like a podcast?
Nah, I had like a big studio or something?
Yeah, no, not even that. It was just, I don't know. Like I told you earlier before we turned the camera on, I'm trying to get out my comfort zone. Like I had never talked to the camera.
Really?
Like last year, anytime before that, I never get on here in front of the camera and do none of this.
Would you say you're like introverted or?
Definitely.
Really? Okay.
Definitely. Like I only party for real. Like the first parties I went to was when I graduated high school.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm nothing wrong with that.
I be on the field though, so it's like growing up, I was just at the field all the time. Cause my dream always been to go to the league. It still is. So yeah.
Do you think so? I used to play a lot of basketball, and in high school, I was like the person you're talking to right now is not the same person in high school.
Oh, definitely.
Super shy, like I never talked to nobody. Always had earbuds in. But when I played basketball, it brought a different side of me out. I was way more confident. Like I would trash talk people.
Yeah.
Did you have that with baseball as well?
I mean, when it comes to getting on the field, I just got that dog in me. Like it's just in me.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I get on the field and I'm too serious, I don't play my best. But if I can get out there and just be loose, just talk my shit, you feel me? I just ball out.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanna talk more about this like whole like introverted confident thing. What's something that like why do you even want to get out of your comfort zone? Like what?
I felt like I was missing out on a lot in life, like a lot of opportunities. Like if I wouldn't have told myself to get out of my comfort zone, I wouldn't be here right now. So I was sitting in the house thinking like, damn, maybe if I get out in front of people, meet new people, opportunities will
Just leave the
come.
house. Okay.
Yeah, just leave the house. It don't matter if you go into the grocery store, you might meet somebody.
So okay, I don't know if you have any tips on that, like other than just like leaving the house, but cause my friend like he's kind of in the same boat. He's really introverted. Like his social battery is like super like low. Like he never want to go out, never want to go out to the bars, and like he always just want to chill at the crib. But he tells me like, Justin, like I want to meet new people. So like for people like that, is there anything like you want to say to them, like go out with a friend or like?
Definitely go out with a friend, but what does he like to do?
Bro, so he's a gamer. Yeah, he's a gamer. So like, and like similar to me and you, when we on the field, we like a different side of us come out.
Yeah.
For him, it's the game. Once he's on the mic, like.
So for him, because everybody's situation different. So for him, I would say go to maybe some gaming conventions or things like that around people who doing what you love. Okay. So you comfortable. So like if this room was filled up with like screens and games and stuff, he just walk in here with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I love that.
Like you got to go to your scene. How I was telling you, like some things just ain't me.
Okay.
And I won't do it, but yeah.
I did not think about that. That's actually really
like
good.
If I was to come here,
advice.
like if I was to come here by myself without Lorenzo or somebody,
it'd be different.
it'd be different for sure. Like I'm more comfortable around people I know.
With your boys.
Yeah, I can be myself for real.
Yeah, that's good, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there anything that you kind of want to talk about, like other than clothes, like?
Let's see. If I say to people who just want to start something, like just do it. Like sometimes, cause even it happened with me, like just when you send things and like pictures of what you want to do or whatever, and you express your feelings and your thoughts and your vision to others, they might not see it, so they might downplay it. You see what I'm saying? Might shoot it down, and that has you thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't do it. But instead of listening to them, just do what you love.
Like trust your heart.
Yeah, just trust your heart and go with it. Just do it.
That reminds me of a saying someone taught me. basically it goes like bees, they don't really spend their time tending flies to stop eating shit, you know?
Yeah.
So like as a bee, like you have that vision, you know where the honey is, and you know what you want, but when flies are talking to you like, yo, eat, like you're missing, like it doesn't really make sense for them to like their opinion doesn't really matter because they haven't been through what you've been through. They don't really have the same vision.
Everybody got a different story, a different path.
Exactly.
It's like my granddad, he always told me, like, ever since I was little, I never understood it until I got older. He was like, tomorrow never comes. So it's like, if you want to do something, do it now. Do it then. Don't wait. It's not going to be your best, of course. Like, when we dropped our first T-shirts, like, now that I look back at them, I'm like, we shouldn't have did that. But, like, people rock with them for real. So I'm like, okay, cool. They see it different now.
I think that's exactly what you kind of needed. Like, having one customer buy one thing, you're like, yo, this shit is possible.
Yeah,
I think it changes your whole perspective on it.
Exactly. Like I said, when I walked in the gas station and he was saying he fucked with it, it was like, okay, cool, like, cool.
It's lit, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you always like rock a hoodie? Like, do you always try to have something
always,
on you?
like, when I was younger, I was always fat, like,
really?
fat, yeah. So I had a hoodie on. I ain't know I was fat for real until I went back and looked at the pictures.
Okay.
But, like, I did in a sense, I guess. So I always had a hoodie on. Like, I used to hoop in the gym with a hoodie on, just sweating.
You was one of those guys.
Yeah, with my long, like, when you met me, I had long hair.
Really?
Yeah. No, you didn't. That was right after I cut it. Okay. Like, I had long hair forever.
Like long hair? Like
long hair. Like, if you look on my Instagram, I had long hair. Okay. And it's like, I used to walk down the hall with earbuds in, like you said, hair in my face. Like, I don't want nobody to talk to me. Just go to class. They like, slow down. Why you walk so fast? I just get there, just sitting there, get ready, go home. Like, yeah.
Would you say your friends are similar to you, a little introverted, or do they kind of use their powers to like bring you a little bit more out?
Jordan not introverted at all.
He's
outgoing. Yeah, like that. What he said. Like, he's in school in Alabama right now.
Okay. Oh.
So yeah, we just do everything over the phone, handle business over the phone. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. He's more outgoing, and I guess that brought me to want to be more outgoing, meet new people. Cause he always tell me like, you sitting in the house, you can't get nothing done. And if you sitting in the house, you ain't making no money. So you just gotta get out and do it. And my blood brother Dylan, he don't talk to nobody.
Really?
Like, if he don't know you, like, you feel me, like this, he never do this.
Really?
Yeah. But like, yeah, for sure.
I feel like Jordan. I mean, obviously I don't know this guy, but like I feel like he had like a big impact on like the direction of your life. Not that he's like influencing you or, but I feel like he's that positive
helping
force.
guide. Yeah.
Is he older than you? Same age?
Yeah, he older. I think he's 2 years. No, he might be a year, and my real brother, he's 2 years older than me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 20.
You 20?
Yeah.
Okay. You about to turn 21 this year?
In July.
July. Okay. Yeah. Are we? So we like the same age, right?
Yeah. You 20?
I'm 20. I just turned 21.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
About to start,
what you did for your birthday?
Like on my birthday, like what did I do? Like I always have dinner with my family. Like we always do that every year. I think I just like. We had plans to do something that weekend, so I didn't really like do anything that day. But like that weekend was pretty crazy. Like I met these people. They like invited me out to these bars in Buckhead, and like bro, like they are a different breed. Like
oh yeah, for sure.
Like I don't even know what to say. Like I felt like I was in a different world because like they come dripped out. Like not like Gucci and all that, but like. He makes clothes and like it's not your standard like t-shirt hoodie. It's like not a dress, but like it's like if they walk in the room, they turn in heads.
They got that look.
Everybody looking at them. They got these crazy shades on with like 2 guns. Like they crazy. So like just rocking with them, like it gave me like this confidence.
Yeah.
Like,
cause you gotta be confident for sure to step out in public with things like that, like things out of the norm. I guess. Yeah. For
sure. And like I had the stylist on, he said like the clothes kind of makes the person as well. I think he was like, you might not be confident looking at like, oh, I can't wear that. Like, what are you talking about? But when they have put it on, they're like, oh, you look kind of good.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it's really not what about you. Like what you put on. It's about how you wear it. Yeah.
I feel that for sure.
It's like, yeah, for sure. You gotta wear it. You gotta have that thing. Like, I got it on.
Yeah. I like how clothes makes me feel too. Like sometimes, like when you got a good fit on, like you feel.
Sure. That just like goes back to playing ball. If you got your uniform, your pants hem right, your jersey fit good, you gonna feel good. But you got a big ass jersey on, you don't even
like
play.
Fucking like XL shorts.
Yeah, you be like, man, what is this? Like, yeah, for sure.
Were you always like kind of into like clothing, fashion? I don't know if I already asked that, but.
Mentally, yes.
Okay.
But not physically. Like, I always see things and be like, damn, I wonder who made this. Maybe I can make something like this. So like I've always had that creative, how can I say this? Just creative chapter in the back of my head, I guess. But I never really acted on it. But once they brought up the clothing brand, I was like, yeah, this is my chance. Like maybe we can do something for real. And from where we started, like looking back, we done came a long way.
Really?
We came a long way. I remember we had 0 followers. Now we have almost 800.
Was he documenting this like kind of like along the way, or is this something kind of new?
It's new.
Okay.
It's new.
Okay, because it would be crazy to see
for sure.
like y'all in the basement, like just on one laptop, like making this all out, and then like in the future, like 5 years in the future, like y'all got warehouses or something.
That's why I started now. So
like why you?
Cause we ain't there. Yeah, we still on the come up.
Okay.
So it's like,
I see that.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Yeah, that's such a good idea what y'all doing.
I always want to do YouTube. Like years ago, I did public interviews, but like I told you, that ain't my scene.
Really?
So it's like I posted them, then I deleted them. So I ain't want nobody to see that because
it's not you.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I was my best self in those videos.
It was kind of like forced in a way.
Yeah,
like,
definitely forced.
Like, did it come from like trying to like catch the trend? Like, cause I feel like that's popping right now.
Yeah, for sure. Cause if you try to follow trends and it's not really you, sometimes it might work, but nah.
You just get washed out and everyone else doing the same thing.
Whatever I do, I like to do it like genuine, authentic. Like I want it to be me.
I feel that for sure.
I don't want to force nothing. Like this right here, this is just vibe. Like the vibe right here.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm like, sometimes I still get shocked when people say yes, cause like I'm just some random. Like I literally met you like on the spot, and you said
I ain't gonna lie, it's the way you carry yourself and the way you talk. Like when you said you want to be on the podcast, I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, slick. Like I think kind of like, I'm pretty sure you heard it, like fake it till you make it. I feel like I gotta sound like a little bit professional, a little confident
for sure.
in what I'm doing, cause I'm like, yo, like hey, like
Cause if you come up confident, it's gonna make whoever you talking to, I guess, more comfortable. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, he's this comfortable. Yeah, it's a vibe. And you ain't weird. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't no weirdo. Like, you was chilling. So I'm like, yeah, for sure. And when I called Jordan, I was like, yo, we finna do a podcast. Like, yeah. I'm like, bro, cool. Like, that's why I said yeah. Like, you ain't no weirdo.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully you felt like the good intention out of me.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I really do like talking to like up and coming people. I feel like because right now we're creating like a win-win situation. Obviously, like my podcast isn't like worldwide known.
You gotta start somewhere.
Exactly.
Sure.
But I do have that vision of like once I have like hundreds and thousands of followers, I still want to be talking to people like you.
For sure.
And like kind of like put them on that platform.
That's how I feel too. That's why it's like. I ain't gonna say I like it, but it's hard for me to reach out and ask for like people to repost my stuff or something like that, because I don't want to feel like I'm begging. You know what I'm saying? I want everything to just be real, just flow.
Okay, let me challenge you on that. You know who Tyler the Creator is? So he was on the stage. I don't know what it was for, but he was basically saying like if you create something, like you gotta push it like your life depends on it.
Okay, cool.
Like he said, like artists be making a song and then they just post on their story one time. Hey, I just dropped like.
And you can't expect nobody to listen to your
You
music.
gotta keep posting it, because like if you really love it, like why would you not tell the whole world about it?
Yeah, definitely.
So like when you're saying like you don't want to come off as like begging, and like I can see that like if it's like your friends, but like if they fuck with you, I feel like that's like it's not obligated, but like like
like you should want to see your boy go up.
Exactly, like not instead of like being jealous or whatever. So I feel like, man, like, bro, keep reaching out to people, even if you don't fucking know them. Like, yo, you fuck with my brand, you think it's cool?
See, that's what Jordan does.
Really?
I got on like me and Dylan and Jordan, we all had connected to the brand page Instagram account. And I was scrolling one day because I got a message. I'm like, who is this?
He's like hitting
Got
up
on there, he done text them. He like, da-da-da, we got a brand, need you to model.
That's
yeah.
cool, man.
And I'm like, okay, cool. So once I seen him did that, he did probably like 15, 20 people. So I'm like, okay, cool, let me do some. Like, let me chime in on this, let me feed off what he putting out. Yeah, that's why I say a team, if you fortunate enough to get a team, bro.
They cause each other to grow as well.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
that's so cool.
Yes.
That's fucking awesome, man.
It's like I don't know. I look at life as like a road, I guess. Like you know, you ride on the road, it's got the cracks, the speed bumps, the potholes, stuff like that. But you can't let that deter you from where you're going. So you just always just keep your vision in your head and keep going. Even if you don't got a sport, like right now, we both on the come up, but we just gotta keep going. Like you said, you gotta push it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like waiting for the day, like, just like say like we both like blow up, right? And just like looking back on this episode, I'm like, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be
came
hard.
far, bro.
Let's claim it.
I'm saying, yeah, it's
Claim it,
already
for sure.
there.
Yeah, it's
already
there. It's
there,
coming.
bro.
It's there. Like we just gotta
Just-
keep going.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Nah, like, man, and like, oh man, like life is so crazy sometimes. Like, you know how like you said you went to that mansion party, that guy, like shit like that, bro. It makes me like think like, is this shit real? Like,
Yeah,
like
fact.
what is going on?
Like,
Like,
what
what,
Miller we talking about?
like,
yeah.
like, cause this. You ever heard of Bars on Wheels?
Nah,
I'm not trying to name drop or anything, but like Kaz, he hit him up and was like, yo, check out my podcast, whatever. And then he hit me up, and like this guy is like obviously way ahead of me. But basically they I think they drive in like a golf cart, him and his boy. And then they got like an artist in the back, he freestyling. It's like it's called Bars on Wheels.
Yeah, that's hard.
And they got like lives, and then they try to like, I don't know, keep the flow going. But like just when I receive that text message, like it's like what is happening?
Yeah, like is this for real?
Yeah.
Like somebody pranking me? Yeah, definitely.
And I think that is something that kind of keeps me going. And it's not that it's all luck. Obviously, like I don't have control over that, but I'm putting myself out there, so I have some play in it.
So something's gonna come back too. Like if you putting out good, genuine things, like into energy, I'm getting big on that. Like now.
What do you mean by that?
Like I've always been like, say I walk in a room, I can feel the energy change. Like if it change, I can feel it. So it's like when you came up to me, I could tell your energy was good. Like you wasn't on, like I
no
said,
ill intentions.
Yeah,
okay.
and it's like I'm big on that because if the vibe ain't right, like why am I there? Like something bound to happen. That's how I look at it.
That's good that you have that self-awareness.
Yeah.
I would say, and yeah, like that's something I'm learning too. Like I never take what people say now, like or I don't know if I said it right, but like when you say something or when anyone says something, like I would listen, but like
if I can't use it for the better, you don't apply it.
Like not even that. It's like say like you was talking to me and like we're like, yo, let's go to the gym, bro. Like let's start working out. And I'll hear you. I'll be like, okay, I'm down. But like I'm gonna judge you for your actions. Is he gonna hit me up? Okay, let's schedule this day. Blah blah blah. Let's go. Let's do it this day, this time.
Yeah.
Because if I don't see that, then I'm like, oh, like those words were meaningless. So
yeah,
now,
sure.
like similar to you, like with this energy thing, like I judge everyone off like what they do, because what they do is what they are.
Yeah, that's why I text you today. I was like, that was me. We was on the way up here. And I'm like, damn, you think he forgot about us?
Nah, bro. Like I got this whole doc. Like I got everyone's name, everyone's date set up already. But yeah, I appreciate you reaching back out, because honestly, that's my job. I should be the one reaching back out to you.
Oh, no, we was already on the way up here.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I just want to make sure, because we was looking, and we was like, it's closed. And we was like, damn, do we know? Like, you feel me? But I was like, he probably do, because he told me every Sunday.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I just want to double check.
Okay, yeah, no, appreciate that. And like, yeah, honestly, man, thanks for coming on. Like, I'm not ending it right now, but like, I just wanted to
appreciate you for having me, for sure.
Like, just like people like you, I fuck with, because like I don't want to say we're like better than other people, but I definitely feel like we are not the crowd, you know?
Yeah, you got a higher calling, you can say.
And like we have a vision and we're actually striving for it. So when I am able to interact with those people, out of the like 7-8 billion people in this world, I'm like, okay, yo, this is.
You gotta hold on to that.
Yeah, like this is something special. Like I gotta take advantage of this opportunity. Circling back to like putting yourself out there. So
definitely.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you being here, man.
So I appreciate it. My first podcast. Very first one.
Appreciate it. It's the first for many, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely big things coming. So with this YouTube thing, like, are you doing like vlogs or like?
Yeah, vlogging, just daily life, things like that.
So you doing like 10, 15-minute episodes, or like it's gonna be a little bit longer?
It really depends. Like, we might record an hour worth of footage, but
Okay.
I might not like it all. So I might just delete it and just put out like maybe 10 minutes, 6 minutes. Like Sunday, the days we don't get a lot of footage, I'll upload them. It might be like 6, 7 minutes. But, you know, you gotta, in order for people to watch your videos, you gotta upload. So I'm like, okay, let's just upload something. So like yesterday at the pop-up shop, we was busy, so we didn't get that much footage. So we just add that on from today. Like the way up here, and then all this.
Are you the one editing all the videos and like doing all that?
Yeah.
Okay, damn. What software do you use?
CapCut. Like, it ain't the best edits, but like I throw a few transitions in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Do a little something.
That's nice. Yeah, this like, I think to me, like, I don't think a lot of people understand how difficult it is to like edit. Like this part is the easiest fucking part.
Yes.
Just press record and you just do your thing. But like trying to cut everything, edit, make the transitions.
Actually going in there, rewatching everything, breaking it down. Yeah, that's the hardest part. I got a video from, I think, the first pop-up shop we went to. I ain't gonna say went to, but we did at Clark, Atlanta. We just popped the trunk, just sold clothes out the trunk. We had like a 63-minute vlog, and I still ain't done editing it. And that was some weeks ago. I got it down to like 45 minutes. Cause on the phone, on CapCut, like, I don't know if it's just me, but it's hard to like, when you cut something and you try to drag it, it don't tell you the timestamps.
So it gets lost.
Yeah, so it gets lost, and I be going back. So I'm like, man, just back it.
Do you be editing all on your phone? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what we was just talking about too on the way up here. I was like, maybe I can download it on my laptop.
What laptop you got?
I got it. Ain't a MacBook. It's something I got from school.
Okay. So when I edit my videos, I use DaVinci. It's free, and a lot of people say it's better than Adobe. And
what kind of laptop?
So I got a MacBook. And the main reason I bought this MacBook is because when I try to edit hour-long videos, 2-hour-long videos, on my computer, it's like it don't load like, at all. So I needed something a little bit stronger. But if you're not, I feel like that 60-minute video is not a common thing. It's usually like maybe like 20 minutes or something like that.
For sure.
So for you, that should be perfect. It's like it's simply easy to learn how to use. So that's something I would recommend if you're trying to get it take a little bit more serious.
Yeah, I'll check it out for sure. Cause I want that, like, that was a good vlog. Like, we had some good footage, so I want that out there. Might go home and do it after this.
Yeah, get inspired, bro.
For sure.
Y'all doing anything after, like you got anything planned or Sunday, like your off day?
I think we just chilling for the rest of the day.
Oh, I want to ask you, like, so since you're not in school right now, how do you like schedule your weeks? Like, is it like Monday's business day or like?
No, I just go with the flow. Like, if I don't have anything scheduled, I just go out and sell. Go out and sell. Or if I'm not selling, like the day I met you, I wasn't selling. I was just walking around handing out business cards, just getting the brand out there. Because if they look at the Instagram, they might follow, they might see something they want.
When you say you just go sell, like you literally just bring a table, just pop up somewhere?
Literally. Like before I even had the table, like I said, we was at Clark, Atlanta, just popped the trunk. I got a picture on my Instagram. I had a hanger right here with a hoodie, a hanger right here, and I had the 2 totes. We was just doing it like that.
Do you like? Is there like any licensing or like legal things with that? Do you know?
They wasn't tripping the first few days, but then they was just like move out the road because we was blocking the road. So I went and bought me a table, and then we just set up. Like, you been to Clark, Atlanta?
Maybe, but like they don't sound too familiar. I don't.
Okay, cool. Well, they got this little thing, kind of like Georgia State has, where you walk through the green and stuff. But it's all concrete. You walk through there, and it's divided in like 2, 3 different ones, 4 different ones. Yeah, and you got this little area you can just set up in and just sell, and they don't bother you.
Is there like other people that be doing that?
Yeah, it be a few other people out there too.
Okay, I know Atlantic Station. They like I don't know if it's like a weekly thing, but like they have hella booths just like set up.
See that you probably gotta have a permit for.
Okay.
'Cause I know at Georgia State, like, you know, by the calf, where like those tables are.
By the calf. What is the calf?
The cafeteria.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah. Like, you know what I'm talking about, though?
The grass field?
No.
I'm be honest, but I never went to school. Yeah.
Well, at Georgia State, they got this place where it's a whole bunch of tables set up, and people be out there, I think, on Wednesdays.
Okay.
But you got to have a permit for that. But like I guess if you set up on the green, you good, cause that's what I did, and that's what more people told me.
Okay.
Cause like to get that permit, they was like you gotta email this people and do this, and I did it, but they ain't email me back.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, if I'm waiting on them, I ain't gonna never do it. So I just went out there and did it. If they want me to leave, they'll tell me to leave.
Do you have like a schedule like for popping up? Cause like I feel like if you do it like very impulsively and you're like, yo, like I'm selling today, blah blah blah, or like I'm selling tomorrow, I feel like people can't really like maybe build that into the schedule if they really want your clothes.
Yeah.
But if they're like, oh, I know for a fact every Monday he's gonna be at this spot.
Yeah.
I could do that next week for sure.
See, I thought of that, but I never know what's gonna happen throughout my day. So it's like I just get up early and I'll be like, I'm gonna go sell at this place at this time.
Okay.
And then if it's not going on, maybe we'll leave, go to another school.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I just go with the flow.
Is that your target audience, like students that are like a little bit younger?
Yeah, like around my age group, maybe a little bit older, younger, like really everybody. We welcome everybody.
Okay.
For sure.
Anybody can rock the clothes.
Yeah, anybody. If you fucking with it, like the meaning, you fucking with everything, yeah, we want to see you in it for sure.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. I guess going to the schools, that's like, it's really a cheat code.
Word?
Yeah, because everybody's there.
That's true.
If you go there, everybody's there. You bound to get eyes looking. No matter if they buy something or not, they seeing it.
That's true.
They might come to the table, talk to you. What's the brand name out there? And then when they see somebody with Deadly Lovers on, they be like,
oh, I
talked to him. I seen that. Like, yeah.
Dude, that sounds so fun. What you're doing?
It's fun. Like, it took me a minute to like just get the courage to go out there, but like we said, you got to push it. So yeah.
Do you see yourself like opening up like a store one day, or like you want to do everything online?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we got a website right now.
Okay.
But I do want a brick and mortar store for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be like just your line, or you want like other people's clothes?
Yeah, really ours.
Just yours?
Just all our clothes. Yeah.
That'd be crazy, like.
Cause we just got a store like it can be this size right here. Just something, cause you know that's a step further than where we came from. So yeah. That'd be fire. Like I can see it right now. That'd be fire.
Dude.
So me and my brothers and my dogs, we all in there working. Like, yeah, it's hard.
I'm like curious on like how far you can go with just clothes. Like I feel like eventually, I don't know, I might be wrong. Like maybe you might like venture out into something else, like and see what like opportunities come your way. But do you see yourself like I'm just gonna keep designing and making clothes, or is it like a bigger picture in your mind?
The way I see it is like, okay, I provide not a service, but I have something people may want. So like me being on a podcast, somebody might see it, go check it out, the Instagram, whatever, they might want something. Or if I'm out in public and someone see me and they know somebody, they might know a rapper or somebody. You never know who people know. So it's like, yeah, if you build them connections and stuff, you never know where it can take you.
You want to be like a worldwide known brand.
Yeah,
that's the vision.
That's the thing. I don't like being. I ain't gonna say I don't like it, but I wish we didn't have a specific face of the brand. You feel me? Like
What you mean by that?
Like me. You see what I'm saying? Like I guess when they hear Deadly Lovers or see it, cause Instagram is like pictures and videos of me for real, like modeling the clothes, showing them what we got. I wish it was just the clothes. So when you see it
for itself.
Yes, exactly. So it's like if they buy it, they really fucking with the clothes. And then later on, you might find out, be like, oh, y'all the ones making that? Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you trying to be like a little low key?
Yeah, low key for sure.
Okay.
That's the only thing, like, the camera, that's why I say I ain't never did this. I would never do this. But yeah, you gotta get out there.
You're stepping out of your comfort zone.
For sure.
Respect that.
For sure.
Is there like a reason why you don't want to be like the face of the brand, or like it's just personal?
It's just because it's not just my brand. It's me and my brothers, and it's a lot that goes into it. And I want everybody to get the appreciation. You feel me? It's not just like, oh, that's his brand. That's his brand. Like, nah, it's their brand. They built that. They did this.
Have you guys ever? I don't know if this is like a thing other brands do, but like make like a little like introduction video to like the crew or the team. Like I don't know if Jordan is like head of like marketing, you like head designer or something like that, but like, you know, like just do like a quick 1 minute video. Yo, my name my name is like Packman. I'll do this. This is my boy. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that'd be hard. Like we thought of it, we was like, we don't never be back home. Like Jordan don't really be in Atlanta yet for real.
That's facts. Is he from here?
Yeah, he from here.
Or he's just going to school there, right?
It's not hard to drive down there a few hours, but it's like
for
you got a lot more going on. You can't just afford to take that trip and lose that time when you could be actually, you know what I'm saying?
Working.
Yeah.
I see that, man.
But yeah, that's a good idea though. Once school out for the summer, we gotta make that for sure. We gotta make.
It'll be a little bit more personal, you know.
Yeah.
And I think like when someone's selling me something, I think a big factor is who's selling it to me. Like, like the product should speak for itself, but like when I see like these athletes that I follow wearing the Nike, I'm like, shit, I'm trying to buy some Nike. Yeah.
It's like the Lil Baby documentary. Have you watched that?
Nah.
You gotta watch it. Like watching that, it's like, damn. Like I already listened to Lil Baby, but it's like when you watch that and you seen how he came up and all that, like, damn, let me go bump some Lil Baby in the whip. Like, yeah, for sure. So I guess you is right when cause we haven't did that, like express the actual meaning. Like I do it like at the pop-up shops and like but like just on the internet we ain't did that yet.
That's okay. Man, I love that you said that because I'm like doing like something similar. Like I'm trying to push the meaning behind my no right answers because when you see it, it's like you don't really know what that fucking means, right?
Shit, I fuck with it. Like when I heard no right answer, I was like, okay, cool. We can go in there and say whatever.
Okay, is that what you kind of thought?
Yeah, that's what I thought. No right answer. I even told my granddad, I was like, podcast called No Right Answer. He was like, oh yeah, that's hard.
Okay, fine. That's awesome. Yeah, no, when this name came up, I was like, this is it.
Yeah, because, you know, some people, when they do it, when they starting a business, they try to do too corporate, I guess. Like,
what you mean?
Too serious, too strict, just vibe. Like, just vibes.
I feel like there's a lack of genuosity in like YouTube, Instagram. I feel like everyone's trying to put up a front. So I want to be a little bit different, you know, keep it raw, keep it genuine.
Yeah. That like when I asked you if I get the stuttering, you gonna cut it. Just keep it in there.
So far you've been doing good, man. Yeah, like nothing to stress about.
That's hard though, like the raw shit. That's hard. Cause like people get to see the insight for real.
Exactly. Like, and it also like I feel like it's also inspiring to like people that are also on that same level who's like, oh, he's doing that. Like I could do that as well.
Yeah, for sure.
But I was just about to say something. Oh yeah. So I feel like you trying to come out your comfort zone, doing this, like being in front of the camera for like an hour long, talking to a complete stranger about your brand. I feel like this is something that you can kind of keep in your pocket and kind of not something that you can fall back on, but like, yo, I just did a podcast, like talking to like going out talking to people. That's nothing to me now. Or like, you want to do like another interview? Oh, I did one before. Like this is nothing. So I feel like hopefully you can use this as like a
stepping stone.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Cause next time if I get invited to somebody else's, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, for sure. Like
I'm comfortable now.
Been here, done that. Yeah.
You know I did it.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Sure.
And I like that. I mean, it's kind of humbling to me, like that you said like this is something that's like out of your comfort zone, cause like me too, man. Like I was not comfortable like when I first did this, like I was just talking to the camera. I was preaching like it's like y'all should do this. Like don't ever go out drinking and like.
Yeah.
And it felt so like looking back, I was like that shit's so like.
Yeah, don't nobody want to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, and like. Yeah. Just like doing this over and over every week, like I think you about to be my 11th episode. I've only done this 11 times, but like just seeing how far I came,
for sure.
It's really cool, and like I feel like we kind of on that same journey of like getting out of that comfort zone, breaking out of that shell, just like trying to talk to more. Because there's still people where like I'm afraid to approach because I'm like, man, he got like XYZ followers. Like, I don't know if he like really fuck with me like that, but. Man, like I'm like, I gotta keep motivating myself. You got this, bro. Like, you asked this guy, and they all said yes. What's the chances that he'll say yes to?
But one thing I had to learn is no is next opportunity.
So I have that abundance mindset.
Yeah, so if somebody tell you no, the next person might say yeah and have more to offer. Or like they might come on here and really spit some real shit, like heartfelt shit.
Okay.
So like when people come to the booth or the table and they want to buy clothes and they end up not getting anything, I'm just, okay, cool. It's not
Maybe
them.
the next person bites too.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that.
You just got to keep looking forward. Don't lose sight of the vision.
You have such a good mindset, bro.
So I'm working on
Dude.
it. I'm working on it for sure.
And I feel like that's like the key to success. Like
Yes,
without that, you can't really achieve anything.
Like when I be at home and I just be sitting in the room by myself, I be thinking like it's really a mind thing. Whatever you put, like they say, whatever you put your mind to, you can do it, and that's true for sure.
Can I ask what are some negative mindsets, beliefs that you do have that you're trying to kind of change, get rid of?
Still doubting myself a little bit.
A lot of self-doubt?
Yeah.
As in, like, I'm not built for this? Like, this shit gonna
No, not now I'm not built for it. It's just, like, the different factors to make this happen. Like, getting out, meeting new people, talking to people.
Like, can I do that?
I be thinking to myself, like, I psych myself out a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like, you be like, nah, I don't want to do it. What if they do this? What if they do that? Overanalyzing.
You're a overthinker. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
My friend Van, he says like I'm like over analytical. Like I be thinking too much. Like you just gotta act. You just gotta move.
Yeah.
And that's some really good advice.
That's what I'm getting out of just thinking. Just do it.
Just turn off your brain. Just like it comes to your brain. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And this is a business guy I follow. His name is Alex Hormozy. He says something. He basically was like trying to explain the word power. And if you think the Almighty is God, right? Yeah. God is able to have a thought and it comes into existence. Okay. So if you want to have high power level, you have these thoughts. Okay, let me go do push-ups or like whatever. Like you have these thoughts. Your power is related to how you can bring that into reality. Exactly. It doesn't matter what's going on in your head
if you're not really doing it.
Exactly.
I had an old coach. He used to always say, like, whatever a man thinketh, that's what he'll be. Like, so if
I don't know, cause like people have high confidence. They think they the shit, but they don't hold themselves like that. You know what I'm saying?
See, they don't think too highly of themselves. Then.
Okay.
Because if you got that confidence, you thinking like that. You're gonna do it. You're gonna carry yourself like that. Like, yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean now.
Like, even though I'm introverted, like, if I walk on the field, the baseball field with 100 strangers, but I'm gonna get out there and do my thing. Just, you feel me? I'm comfortable out there.
And I think it's because you're also confident in your abilities.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Proof is in the pudding.
Yep, exactly. Proof in the pudding.
Fuck, I forgot to... So, I don't know, there's this book, I forgot the name of it, but it has like these little quotes in it. I was gonna buy it so I can like read it with my guests and like kind of like be like, what do you think about this? Because like, it's very like spiritual, very like that type of vibe.
Yeah.
But I obviously I don't have the book. So I'm gonna stick to my roots. If before I end this, is there any last message that you really have?
I wouldn't say a message, but to pick up on the quote vibe, it's a lyric by G Herbo that resonated with me. It was like, I used to hate the rain, now the storm keep me sane, like I'm immune to pain. And that goes back to like my roots and the brand, how it came up. Like it really stuck with me. It's like, even though he went through a lot, like, you don't tell what he went through, but look at him now. He prevailed. Now he's on that. He's on top right now, like for sure.
I think the harder things you overcome, the better you become, and
exactly.
You just become stronger. And also with like the broken hearts topic, like people that have been hurt before and know what it's like to be like devastated. I feel like they are one of the most loving people because they understand it like the most. And like when they see other people, they're more than happy to like reach out to them and try to like use their cup to fill theirs. But so the way I usually end my podcast is I usually ask my guests if there's just like one piece of advice you would tell your younger self. What would that be? It could be very specific. It could be just like a life lesson.
My younger self, I tell my younger self to just get out and do it. Get out and do it. Stop thinking so much, just do it. I said earlier, stop thinking so much, just do it.
Okay. So this is something that you've always been like just always think, okay. Yeah, that's good advice, man.
Because like the reason I overthink is because I've been through a lot. So it's like situation like this podcast, I was thinking like get here early, like just peep the vibe, like make sure everything right. Like I kind of want to be in control, I guess, of like every situation I put myself in a way. So it's like, yeah.
That's like, okay, that's like, you're like diving deeper into like
just
the why and like the, okay, wow. Yeah. Well, man, Packman, it was a pleasure having you on.
So I appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, I love your band, what you do, what it's for, bro. Keep at it. I know great things are going to come for you, man. But
same thing for you. No right answers. Y'all tune in, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, thanks for y'all watching, y'all. Take care. Peace out.
Tired, it's hard.
Good shit, bro.
That's hard.